Browser extension is an essential part of development, and if you use the right browser extensions, it can boost your development speed by a random large number. So hey guys, welcome back. I'm Smith from 𝐬𝐮𝐩𝐸𝐽. In this video, I'm going to talk about the 7 best browser add-ons that will highly enrich your development experience. Now, before I start the show, let me clarify that the list does not contain React and Redux dev tools, as those are more framework based and my list is more generic. And now let's start the show. So the first one on my list is called Grepper, which is also my most favorite in this list. So Grepper is a Google Chrome extension created to make programmers' life a bit easier when searching for code snippets. How? Let me show you. So let's say you want to search for how to import Roboto font. So just go to Google and search for import Roboto font. Look at this. You don't need to go to Google Fonts and select and copy the font URL. This is right here on the Google search page. And not only fonts, you can search for any code snippet. For example, let's say you want to search for 𝐺𝐶_remove_element from array. And then look at this, you have the code snippet here. Let's say how to revert the last commit. So revert last commit. Look at this, you have the code snippet. This extension will save a lot of your time. But to use this extension, you need to create a free account, and then you can upload a snippet, download a snippet, help the community and get help from the community. Fine, let's see the next one. At the second, we have fake filler. This will make your life easier while testing a form. So basically it's a form filler that will fill all the input fields of a page with randomly generated fake data. Let me show you how it works. So let's go to a form and then focus on any input, right click, and look at this. You have the option fake filler, which gives you 3 more options, which is fill all inputs, fill this form and fill this input. So click on this fill this input. This will fill only this input. And then if you want to fill the whole form, just click on either fill all inputs or fill this form. So click on fill all inputs and look at this. The username is filled with a string, the email is filled with an email, the password field is filled with a password. You should definitely check this out. Okay, let's see the next one. So moving on to our next, we have dark reader. It's very irritating when a website does not have a dark mode. But hey, we have the solution as a Chrome extension. Well, there are multiple extensions available to convert the color scheme to dark, but what I love the most is this dark reader, because you can configure different modes for different websites. Let me show you how it works. So just install this extension and then go to a website which does not have the dark mode. For example, this Wikipedia page. And here if you want to change the color scheme, just click on this extension and then click on this on. Look at this. It's dark. And now as this is set to dark, this dark mode will be applied for all the web pages in this browser. But if you want to toggle this for a specific website, just click on this extension again and then just click on this check mark, and that's it. Look at this. Madrid is white, so I'll leave this as light. You have some other options which I don't think you need to configure anything, like this brightness, contrast. You don't need to touch this. Fine, let's see the next one. Next on the list, we have 𝐸𝐴𝑝 Web App Analyzer. So 𝐸𝐴𝑝 is a technology profiler that shows you how the websites are built with. I am a fond of JavaScript libraries, so whenever I find a stunning website, I immediately click on this extension to check out the technologies used to make this website. Let me show you how it works. So let's install this extension and then just go to a website. For example, this Wikipedia site, and here just refresh the page and then click on this extension. Look at this. These are the technologies used to make this website. The programming language is PHP, the JavaScript library is jQuery. Okay, this is a pretty small list. And now just go to a MongoDB website and then click on this logo. Look at this. Not only JavaScript libraries, it will show the analytics used in this website, the tag managers, development, live chat, CRM, social logins, A/B testing, payment process, font script, security. You should check this out. Okay, let's see the next one. The next add-on is related to GitHub. Actually, I would suggest you to install 2 add-ons to enrich your GitHub web experience. First one is GitHub Octatree. It's very frustrating to navigate through folders and files in GitHub Web, but this extension simplifies everything. Well, most of the things. So let's install this extension and then just go to a GitHub repo. At the left side, we have this Octatree. Look at this, the folder structure is here. So you can easily navigate to any folders, any file. It gives you much more features for a public repo. For example, you can download a file directly or you can copy a file with one click. And how can I ignore GitHub 1s? This GitHub 1s. 1 second to read GitHub code with VS Code. If you install this extension, it will add a button on the repository homepage named GitHub 1s. Look at this GitHub 1s. Just click on this and boom. Wait, Now boom. You have the VS Code on read mode. The read mode is important. Of course, you can't modify any file. Anyway, you can configure the shortcuts, change the theme, and it will save the configuration in your local storage. And hey, notice the URL. This is GitHub 1s. So if you don't want to install the extension, just add 1s after GitHub and it will do the job. And by the way guys, apart from these two extensions, there are a lot of browser extensions available for GitHub. You can check out this in their official website. Okay, I'll put this link in the description box. Fine, let's see the next one. At number 6, I guess you all have this extension on your browser. This one is Json Formatter. As the name says, it formats the raw JSON data and provides a syntactical JSON. Let's look at this in action. So this one is an endpoint that gives us the to-dos in JSON format, and look at this. It has to be in my list. But one of the best things of this extension is it adds a global object in your browser console. Let me show you. So let's go to console and look at this. If you type JSON, my dog is barking. Okay, so if you type JSON, look at this. You have the data object and then you can play with your JavaScript, your dirty JavaScript. Now there is an alternate of this extension which is called JSON View, but JSON Formatter is better in terms of feature. Cool, let's see the last one. The last one on the list is called daily.dev. Daily.dev is the easiest way to stay updated with the latest programming news. Just read the description. It has around 400 plus resources. Let's see how it works. So let's install this extension. So click on this add to Chrome and then add extension and then wait. And now if you open a new tab, look at this. A hub of articles. You can customize your feed, you can find the categories at the left side. So if you want to read about a specific category, you can find out this, like tech news, web dev, JavaScript, data science, whatever. And if you click on any article, for example this one, it will redirect you to the original blog. Quite interesting, huh? So just read and read. Okay, so with this all my 7s are done, but there are some extensions that I don't use on a regular basis but quite useful. So the first one is what font. This will show the name of a font if you hover over a text. And then at the second we have rainbow color picker. This is useful if you want to scrap the color plate of a website. Anything else? Nah. So that's it from my side. If you think I miss any extension that is super useful for a developer, please mention that in the comment section. And at last, if you like the video, please hit the like button. And if you are new to this channel, I make videos on web development and web designing. So if it somehow sounds interesting, please hit the subscribe button. I'll see you on Friday. Bye.